Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm a Girl Scout. The entirety of my channel's videos are dedicated to water safety. However, this video is just an introduction to who I am and what I'm doing. So as I said earlier, I am indeed a Girl Scout. I'm trying to get my Girl Scout Gold Award, which is pretty much just an award that Girl Scouts can achieve at the end of their years. So the Bronze Award is in elementary, the Silver Award is in middle school, and now the Gold Award is in high school. Basically, it just means that I'm making a lasting difference in my community through a volunteer project. However, as I said, it's done in high school. In addition to being a Girl Scout, I am a university student. I'm in my first semester, and technically this week is my last week of being a Girl Scout. So I'm a little bit pushed to the end of my sentence of being a Girl Scout. However, it was because I encountered a lot of barriers when doing my project because it was a little bit unique. So I am just kind of pushed for time, but that is okay. I love doing what I do, so it's fine with me. What is it that I do? I am a lifeguard and water safety instructor. I've been lifeguarding through the city for just over a year. However, I've been certified for just over 2 years because I just got recertified. In addition to that, I teach swim lessons, which means I'm a water safety instructor. I got certified back in February and I was teaching 1 to 6 lessons a day pretty much all over the summer. So I have a little bit of experience in that. I wanted to combine that to make a Gold Award project that would fit me and to be something that I actually enjoy. So I decided to teach free swim lessons and make water safety videos. My free swim lessons were specifically targeting individuals that might face barriers in receiving regular swim lessons. As a lifeguard, I noticed that there were a lot of people who kept coming back to the pool who didn't know how to swim, and it was kind of a unnatural phenomenon to me because I was just wondering, why would you keep coming back if you can't swim? You really are contained to 1 foot of water. But I realized that I live in South Florida and it is unbearably hot outside, and a lot of people just could not attend regular swim lessons, whether it be due to time constraints, language barriers, money, financials, anything within this huge mass of I can't go to swim lessons. We're just stopping a lot of kids from getting the knowledge that they need. In addition, there were a lot of adults that didn't know how to swim, and I was thinking it was maybe the same barriers as the kids had, oh, I work a full-time job, I can't attend swim lessons at this hour. However, I kind of found that it was mostly due to stigma, actually. A lot of adults are kind of afraid of receiving swim lessons because it's something that mentally we just assume is for kids, I think, when in reality, at least in my pool, we have adult swim lessons and there's so many people that attend. It's one of my favorite lessons to teach, actually. So I'm going to be teaching videos specifically on safety around the water as the Red Cross defines it, which just means that instead of teaching people how to swim as I did earlier in my in-person lessons, I'm teaching you safety about things that happen outside of the pool. Maybe it be sun safety, maybe it's, something to do with recognizing the signs of drowning, the myths and truths of swimming. All of those ideas will be in these videos because I can't force someone to get in the water, especially if they're a beginner or a new swimmer. As a water safety instructor, I know that I have the ability to teach these lessons. However, I can't teach them if I can't see the person. Because at the end of the day, if you're a beginning swimmer, there's always some risk with going in the water, and I don't want to cause an accident because I can't watch you swim. Even if you're under supervision by another lifeguard, they don't know what I'm teaching. So it's kind of dangerous to have that discrepancy with a lack of communication. So I'll be teaching just stuff outside of the water right now so that everyone can receive these videos. In addition to that, I do have to make the disclaimer that although I am certified through the Red Cross and I've been teaching and lifeguarding for a little minute now, I'm not making these videos on behalf of the Red Cross. Most organizations, at least I know Red Cross does and some other swim agencies, post their own videos. And I don't want to make it seem like I am, at the end of the day, the final consultant of Red Cross, because I'm not. And sometimes they do change regulations or they change how we're supposed to do things, and my videos will not be updated. So at the end of the day, I would, if you found this going through YouTube or through any of my various attempts to reach out to my community, I would watch these videos. However, I would also cross-reference with what the Red Cross is posting because they are a really, really good organization and one that I learned from. And I learned how to swim through my city in the Red Cross. And I learned pretty much everything from them. So they're really, really good. In addition, if you are learning how to swim and you thought these videos were going to teach you that, and you were like looking on YouTube or something else like that, I would really just recommend going in person. I know for my city, we taught ultimately pretty free lessons, and they were at different times throughout like the summer, the fall, the spring. Like, we were really putting in overtime at my pool. I think that it's really easy. I'm also speaking from my lessons because I was always there. I thought it was easy to attend the lessons. However, I would just look into what your city has, because a lot of organizations do try to reach out to the community and provide those lessons. So if you can, please go in person. That is the safest and best thing to learn. However, if you're looking at just water safety in general, hopefully I will post a video that you're looking for and that you can get the help that you need. So thank you so much. This is just my introduction and a little bit about myself. And I'm so excited to hopefully see you guys for the rest of my videos.